Chosen, you are not crazy. Look, you ain't crazy. This ain't you making stuff up, okay? This is an attack against your energy, against your purpose. It is meant to kill your spirit, to kill what you were sent here to do. You are Generation X. If you're Generation X, I'm speaking especially to you, but this is not all inclusive, only including you, okay? Look, you would be the one chosen. You would be the one that's saying, this is some bullshit. This is crazy. How is it that things keep happening to me over and over? I'm over here. I'm minding my own business. Here comes trouble. Knock, knock, knock to the door. Why are they accusing me of this? That didn't happen. Why are they saying that I did that? That never happened. Why is it that when I followed the law to the letter, they made up some other stuff just to pick at me, just to pick at y'all? Look, I'm not talking about the people who you're just getting your karma. You're just getting your karma. You're always doing some shit, throwing a rock, hiding your hand, and then when you get tap for it. Oh, they did this. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about ever since you were probably a baby. Ever since you were a baby, there's been things that happened to you. You were sent here. You were sent here to do a certain thing. Your energy is what is being attacked. This is why you can go anywhere. Like if it was in your neighborhood only and it was just your neighbors that was there, you can go, oh, they just don't like me, right? If it was within your city, but everybody knew, you say you had a business in the city and just people didn't like, you can go, oh, they're haters. They're just hating, right? But when this stuff happens to you, when you go to certain places outside of your city and you know that maybe these people never even seen you before and you run into some crazy cop, you witness an accident. This is a true story. You witness an accident. You stop to aid the people that are hurt. Meanwhile, you call 911, right? Police come and you go, yes, I called 911 and I witnessed the accident. The cop goes crazy on you. The cop goes crazy on you. No, you don't know any person in the accident. You don't know who caused the accident. You don't know them. You don't have a relationship with them. You saw everything, so you know who did what, but you don't have a personal knowledge of the people who caused the accident, the people who had the accident. You're just saying, I'm an innocent bystander. I reached out to the police, the ambulance, and I'm here to give my statement as to what happened. The police goes crazy. It's stuff like that. Look, people look at you and they go, you know what? It must be, they love saying that it's a generational curse. They love saying that. Yo, that's not necessarily true. They believe what they've heard. That's their only way because they haven't done any studies. They're just regurgitating what's been told to them. No, that's not necessarily a generational curse. You were sent here, chosen, or because even that speaks of you didn't, like you're a victim of something. You didn't agree to come here to do this. You were a victim. Just people just keep picking on you up to the point where you were created. You were victimized and sent here to go through a bunch of bullshit, even though you did nothing. No, you know what? You volunteered this. You're wearing the badge of it. You are the chosen. Let's get it. Okay? I just want to come here to tell you, no, you're not crazy. I'm here to not just tell you, I'm here to give you some examples of how this keeps happening. Some instances, where that this stuff ain't right, but this stuff keeps happening. I got a video up right now We're showing the guy that drugged me. And understand, when I say he drugged me, I say he poisoned me because he put something into my body that he don't know. It could have done anything. It could have killed me. So this guy poisoned me and raped me 3 days. Now, I have the receipts, y'all, from top to bottom, beginning to end. There is no way this man should not be in prison. There's no way. This is where people go, oh, all you have to do is just tell the police and let the police take care of it. When the police already has, I'm going to put it like this, when there's an energy that's already been sent to attack your energy, it doesn't matter who you tell and all that. Look, there's something you're here to do. Square your shoulders, hold your head up, and do it. Even when you're crying, because, a lot of times you don't understand what's going on. A lot of times the hurt is so hurtful. You're tearing, you're snotting. It's okay. I'm here to tell you, I understand. I'm going to give you proof of this, that no matter what you do, you were supposed to go through this. Don't give up. Let me start right now with a very good example that's not going to take long, okay? I got a speeding ticket. I'm going to go really fast with this, as fast as possible, okay? I got a speeding ticket in the state of Texas, okay? I got a court appearance because I was like, This speeding ticket says that I was speeding it says that I was doing like 46 in a 35. Speeding in a construction zone, doing 36 in a 45. Let me show you this right quick. You see that? Speeding in a construction zone. I hope I didn't put my, I'm going to try to refrain from showing stuff like that because I don't want to show my address, okay? But that was the cause. Cause number E004897-01. Speeding in a construction zone, 46 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone, okay? One charge, speeding in a construction zone. I say, no, that didn't happen. I want a bench trial. I take it to trial. I argue the law. It's me. It's the DA. It's the cop that gave me the ticket. It's the judge. I'm not allowed to record. I'm not allowed to have anybody in there with me. It's me alone. And it's the bailiff, right? Okay. So I argue the law. What people don't understand is there is no speeding number in the state of Texas. So when you go up and they charge you for speeding, there's a couple of things or a few things that must be proven. Or you just go ahead and you pay your ticket, but not me, okay? I say I'm going to argue the law. So I pull up the law, Texas Transportation Code, number 545.351, okay? It says, I must have broken these laws in order to be charged with speeding. But it's not just speeding, one charge. It was speeding in a construction zone. One charge. I keep emphasizing that because you must know it. Now, in order to be found guilty of speeding in a construction zone or speeding period, it says, an operator may not drive at a speed greater than is reasonable and prudent under the circumstances then existing. That didn't happen. An operator may not drive a vehicle at a speed greater than is reasonable and prudent under the conditions and having regard for actual and potential hazards then existing. You haven't heard a number yet. That didn't happen. May not drive a vehicle at a speed greater than is reasonable. I did that one. Okay. 2, shall control the speed of the vehicle as necessary to avoid colliding with another person or vehicle that is on or entering the highway in compliance with law and the duty of each person to use due care. That didn't happen. I followed all that. An operator shall be consistent with subsections A and B, which we'll get to that, okay? A and B. Drive, let's see, what is that? Shall be consistent with, look, an operator shall be consistent with subsections A and B, okay. A and B. Drive at an appropriate reduced speed if, 1, the operator is approaching and crossing an intersection or railroad grade crossing. That didn't happen. Okay? That I wasn't guilty of that. That was not the case. The operator is approaching and going around a curve. That didn't happen. You haven't heard a number here yet, right? Okay. The operator is approaching a hill crest. That was not the case. The operator is traveling on a narrow or winding road. That wasn't the case. And a special hazard exists within regard to traffic, including pedestrians, weather, or highway conditions. Okay, you have not heard anything about any number. In order to be guilty of speeding, you have to have violated one of these things. So I argued the law, right? So this is speeding. Now, it said in a construction zone, right? Let me back up to say that I was denied the body cam. I was denied the body cam and the car video. I was denied that. They said that I couldn't have that. I couldn't have that to use as my evidence. Okay? So how else am I supposed to prove that the officer is lying, right? So the officer gets on the stand. They go, yes, you remember her? He go, yeah, I remember her. Yeah, was she speeding? Yep, she was speeding. What was she doing? She was doing 46 in the 35. Was she in the construction zone? Yep, she was in the construction zone. Yeah. And this is what happened, and this is how I know, and this and that, right? So I went ahead, I didn't have the video to show that I wasn't speeding. So I went ahead and I argued the law. This right here says that I was not speeding. The conditions were good. It wasn't wet. It wasn't snow on the ground. There was no workers there. There was no pedestrians there. I wasn't going around the corner, wasn't going over here, wasn't zigzagging on the road. What? Seems like I was winning, right? I was on point, right? I had it going, right? And then I go, bam, bam. Sir, I would like to present this evidence. Exhibit A. I was not in a construction zone. The officer that testified on the stand under oath committed perjury. As you see right here, sir, it says, was she in a construction zone? This is his ticket. Construction zone? No. Your Honor, I'd like you to dismiss this case, throw it out. It never happened. Oh, the DA, female. Where'd you get that from? And she's looking at the judge. This is when I understood that the judge understood his job was to be in service of this damsel in distress. He understood his assignment. Where'd you get this from? This and that. He goes, well, this is the original ticket that she got. I'm sure you have a copy of it. Well, sir, I don't have my laptop. And he said, well, I tell you what, I'll give you time to go get it. What? I wonder if I would have got time to go and get what I didn't come prepared to court for. But they thought I was going to be an easy win, is what it was. You know what I'm saying? So she goes, you know what, I'll let it rest and this and that, right? So I'm done presenting my case. The cop is up there. He's finished lying. Now the judge has to make a decision. I'm going to tell you, y'all, without going through the whole thing. The judge said, how many charges did I have, y'all? Do anybody remember? Oh, and it was what? Speeding in a construction zone. That's one charge. He said, I'm going to find you. Let me break it down. Half innocent, half guilty. Remember, this is the people that say, just do the right thing. Do what you're supposed to do. Just do what they say. The judge that sat on the stand found me half innocent and half guilty. I said, excuse me. I proved that I'm innocent in this. On the count of speeding in a construction zone, I'm either guilty or innocent. I'm half guilty, half innocent. I'm going to find you, guilty of speeding. The speeding was, right, there's so many things. Y'all, I'm not even going to go how even that was wrong, because that means you got to adjust the speed now. But remember, there is no adjusting the speed, because speed number is never mentioned in the transportation code. So let's just even nix all that, okay? So I get a fine that I need to pay for speeding. I tell the judge, I proved my case. The judge says, well, Miss Ransom, if you had just read that, because he looks it up, right? He's looking up what I'm arguing. Because the DA, she didn't have her laptop, right? So she can't look it up to see. So the judge looks it up and he sees what I'm arguing to make sure. So now he can read along with me. So he goes, when I protest against his judgment, he says, well, Miss Ransom, as he's writing up my ticket, he goes, Miss Ransom, prima facie evidence says that we can charge you with this, even though you don't have, because you don't have the video, you don't have the, well, prima facie evidence says that we can charge you with this. I said, no. Prima facie evidence says that at first sight, when initially at face value, you can charge me with this. But when it's rebutted, it can no longer stand. When there's evidence against it, it can no longer stand, which is called resispa locator. He was floored when I said, no, prima facie, however you want to say it, evidence, that's not what, yeah, this is what it says, but that's what we're doing here, right? I am rebutting that. So this is resispa locator. He was floored. He was angry. He said, Miss Ransom, don't argue with me. Well, do you understand at that time when he said, don't argue with me? He broke the law right then. Not only did you admit to arguing law from the bench, he has now taken the DA's spot because she couldn't argue it. I'm arguing law. She thought it was going to be an easy win. So the judge took over and the judge started arguing law. Now he is the one that's supposed to be the blind justice. So he went and looked up what I was arguing, told me that I should have went over to this. I said, no, I was charged with this. I was charged with this. This is my charge. This right here proves is my evidence that I didn't do that. So when he started arguing law from the bench, look, how do you get bound half guilty, half innocent? What I'm telling you is strange shit happens to you. It's right there in court. Guess what? It's a court of no records. So when I went in to say, let me get a copy of the recording of this whole procedure. Oh, there is none. What do you mean there is none? We're a court of no records. So you mean you had me in there? The judge, the DA, the cop, and the bailiff. And then it was just me by myself. And now I'm supposed to have a fair trial. And I'm supposed to be able to come back and sue the judge for practicing law from the bench, sue the judge for discriminating. You didn't took one charge, cut it in half, and told me I'm half innocent, half guilty. Y'all, is this stuff like this that I'm telling you? When you are chosen, they don't care. They will put their job on the line. They will put their life on the line. Look, people reach out and get people like, come here, I need you to help me do this against her. Come here, I need you to help me do this. Look, we all gonna come together. They understand that the power and the energy you have, they can't fuck with you by themselves. They always have to call in someone to come in and help them fuck with you, help them discriminate against you, help them to harass you, help them to threaten you. They have to, because actually you're so fucking powerful. Your energy is radiating. This is how they knew who you were to begin with. You didn't have to say a word. When you showed up on the spot, they automatically knew. They automatically knew what their assignment was. And their assignment is to destroy your energy. See, because actually they really can't take your life. They have to destroy your energy so that you don't move forward with your purpose. You were sent here at this particular time for this particular reason. That goes with generation XYZ, PLUMCK, generation who star seeds, indigos. I'm talking crystal children. You were here for a purpose. Let me tell you, y'all know y'all don't hear me quoting the Bible because it has been plagiarized. It has been, lies have been put in there. So many things have been put in there to throw you off. When they talk about slavery and make sure you treat your slaves good and it's okay to beat your wife and all this, y'all, so much bullshit has been put in there. But let me tell you, there's a few things that are true. You don't hear me talk about the Bible, but I'm going to give you an example of this right here. The story where they knew that there was going to be someone born during a particular time, and the whole purpose of finding that child, going out and killing, murdering every boy child 2 years and under because they wanted to keep that child from growing up, because they knew once that child got older, it was going to be hell to pay. They was going to have to return. They were going to have to be return the power back to the original owner. Y'all, that's what's going on now. They have to return the power back to the natural inhabitants of the land. They have to return. This is a feminine planet. It's been in masculine energy all this time, and look how fucked up it is. So they knew all of this have been planned. Y'all, that was just one thing. I can go on and on. The thing is, they're trying to wear me down. They're trying to get me to tap out. I got locked up in December. I got the receipts on that. None of it makes sense. I got the receipts. Oh, they wouldn't have locked you up if you hadn't did anything. All I'm saying is, people who think like that, they're not one of the chosen. They understand that there's a fight going on and they're trying to win at whatever means necessary. It was just meant for me to prove this to you. It was meant for me to come along right now and have the receipts to prove to you that this ain't about what you do right. This ain't about what you do wrong. This is about getting you. This is about stopping you. I got receipts, y'all. I didn't know at the time. I did not know and understand why I was keeping all of these receipts from crazy shit that was happening. I didn't understand why receipts after receipts. Hold on, y'all. These are all different cases. This is shit that, like, people will be like, what the hell? Look, they kept me so busy. Every time I get ready to fight this case, it was something else coming. Some bogus, crazy stuff. Y'all, if you think that's some idea and go, I go, you know what? That's okay. No, I ain't gonna pay that. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'll see you guys in it. I went to a higher court. That judge, that DA in the higher court, they go and go, oh, you know what do we need to do? Can we talk here? Wasn't it? Oh, I have nothing to talk about. I'll see you in court. The only thing I have to talk about is drop the charges. Well, normally people, they don't pay the ticket because they don't want it on their record. They have points, and my points are just fine. I can make that go away. I can make, I can put you in a class where you can do, the class, and that way the points won't go on your, so you're going to have me, you want me to thank you for giving me a break and letting me pay for a class that I don't deserve to be in, that I've done nothing to deserve that punishment. No, thank you, sir. That's a beautiful shirt you have on though, sir. No, thank you. I'll see you in court. So he done went from being the helpful DA to now he's pissed. Okay. And he goes to have a talk with the judge. So he brings me in front of the judge. This is the higher court judge, right? And he goes, the judge is mad. Miss Ransom, I hear that you want to come to court and you want to argue your case. Yes, I do. Well, I'm just letting you know. This man right here, he's been a DA for a long time. He started being a judge. Even me, I was a judge for a long time. They said he's going to beat you up pretty bad. I'm just telling you, he's going to beat you up pretty bad. I look and have no response. Miss Ransom, when you come in this court, you're going to have to, look, I'm not going to help you. You better know everything you need to know because I'm not going to help you. You need to be ready when you walk through this door. Sure will. I'm just saying. He went on and I just sat there and let him finish saying what he was saying while he was trying to intimidate me. At this point, it's harassment. I said I am pro se. I don't need an attorney who's not there for me anyway. I'm good. I leave there. A few days later, I get a letter in the mail. Case dismissed. Charges dropped. All because they didn't have anything. They knew they had nothing, but their whole point was to spend my time, was to wear me down. At the time, I was taking care of my father. Y'all, I can go on and on and on. This is an energy to come at you. You can't give up, y'all. You ain't crazy. You're not crazy. All of this stuff, everything, I was fortunate enough. I was the one that's supposed to come and say, look at what they doing to us. I was the one that was tasked with we need you to get the evidence. I was the one that was tasked with that. With years of showing it don't matter, especially if you are a copper tone female. It don't matter if you do everything right. They coming for you. I was the one that was tasked. So if I was the one that was sent here, agreed to come here to do that, I had to go through all of this. And guess what? I had to go through it alone. This is what I had to understand. I had to put my big girl drawers on. And I had to understand my sisters weren't supposed to help me. My cousins wasn't supposed to help me. It wasn't time for me to have my tribe. I needed to go through this because I needed to get beat up. I needed to show that the system they had running was not there to protect you because I did everything right. The things that they accused me of, I didn't do. Here's the evidence. Here's the evidence that showed that they did it. I was the one that was tasked to do this. I was the one that had to have the recordings on my phone so that in the middle of the night when they call harassing me, I didn't have to remember, hit that button so it could start recording. Me, guess what? I did it. I did it. That shit was hard because, you know, sometimes I was like a little, sometimes I was like, you motherfuckers, you bastards back up on me. Back, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all trying to get my kids. Y'all fucking with my daddy. You fucking with me. I was like, you motherfuckers, you get them. You know what I'm saying? I was fighting. I didn't know though, even though, because I knew the shit wasn't right. But the thing is, I never got a chance to sue this nigga, you know what I'm saying, police at all. I'm talking about all of, I got them all. I didn't get a chance to sue this one before another one was coming. I didn't get a chance to do this before another one. And then I had my daddy. You know how much energy that took? How much energy it takes to take care of elderly person? Y'all, let me tell you, y'all think this a game? Y'all think this a game? When I went to the hospital after being drugged and raped, the damn emergency room hospital was saying shit like, we don't do drug tests. You don't do drug tests? I was drugged. What do you mean? We don't do drug tests. We've never had anybody that asked for a drug test. Rape date? Y'all, when I say shit that makes sense, this is a facility that rape victims go to for their SANE exams. And for him to tell me we don't do drug tests for date rape drugs? What? That's what the doctor told me. The emergency room doctor. Y'all, that's okay. Because I'm the one for the job. I'm the one. I went and had my own test done. I went and had my own test done. Why? What does this say? What does that say? I just want you to see that part. What is it? Wait. It's right here. What does that say? Detected? Why did I have drugs in my system? Detected. See, why did those doctors try to tell me, oh, it's too late, it's been too long? No, sir. It hasn't been too long. It's been 2 days. It says 3 days at the most. It says 3 days, and then you can't even say that because it depends on a person's metabolism. Everybody's body metabolizes drugs out of their system at a different rate. I'm the one. What? I get to pop my collar. I get to wear the badge because I'm doing the motherfucking work. When you come and tell me you the one with the degree in it and I'm supposed to just believe it, let me go ahead. What we finna do? Bam! I need you to do that. Why? Why is it that so many people, the police was like, ma'am, if you keep, I played a tape of the rapist admitting to raping me. Because what you ain't gonna do, know your laws in your state. I'm gonna just tell you that. Know your laws in your state, okay? But he admitted to raping me. Because when I saw people ain't gonna do shit, I went, yeah, okay, nigga, okay, I'll get the evidence I need. I thought I'd get the evidence I need. I did, but they was like, here go the chief of police. What you want me to do with that? A legal, lawful evidence, all kinds. He said, I'm gonna tell you what. You want me to arrest him? I was like, what? Yeah, arrest him. He said, okay. This was Chief of Police Kimble, Kimble, Kimble. Chief of Police Kimble said, you want me to arrest him? Yeah, I just listened to his confession. I did. I listened to it. But you want me to arrest him? I tell you what, I'm going to need that phone from you, he said. I'm gonna need that phone that you're showing me that you're letting me hear his confession. I'm gonna need that phone. And I'm going to have my people, I never forget the way his hands curved over like this. You know how people had them kind of like animal claws? He said, and I'm going to have them to download everything in your phone. And he made sure he said it again. I'm going to have them to download everything in your phone. And I'm going to have them to go through it. If I find anything in your phone that's not supposed to be there, I'm going to press charges against you and I'm going to lock you up. I was floored. I was like, what? No problem. No problem when you want it, right? But do you understand? I knew I had done nothing wrong, but this is it. You don't even need to do anything wrong. You see how they playing? All I'm saying is, if this shit if it look like y'all, this shit ain't right, what the hell is going on? You know, don't believe those people that's telling you, just talk to the police. If you ain't did nothing wrong, they ain't gonna do nothing. When you're the chosen, you better move smart. You better record everything. Because this person, because of their badge or because of who they are, they reach out and they say, look, I need you to do this for me. They say, okay, I need you to fudge that report. Okay, I need you to take and make this evidence disappear. They say, okay, but this is the last thing I'm going to tell you. You say, how can I fight all of the people? The whole police force was against me. How can I fight? You know, they're on the side of the rapists. How can I fight? Let me tell you, if you are the chosen, I promise you, there is a ram in the bush. I promise you. Because some of this stuff, they try to cover it up. They try to destroy it. They try to make it go away. But somebody came up and said, here you go. Here's the videotape to that night you was talking about. Somebody comes up and go, hey, I talked to the person and they said that they did it. And it's on recording. I promise you, if you are the chosen, don't give up. All of these energies are working. And please understand this. Please understand this. This is going to make it a little bit easier for you to accept these things that are happening. Don't take it personal, because the body, the actual body, the individual who does not even know you, that's cutting a fool with you, it's not personal to them like they know you, but it's energetic to them. This is an energy. Okay? This is an energy. Their energy has come online against your energy. They recognize, the energy recognizes you. One more Bible scripture. Y'all, I don't understand. I don't mess with the Bible like that. But there are clues in there to help you understand. It is not flesh and blood that you wrestle with. Some of these people don't even know you. The energy is just possessing a body. It ain't really the person. It's the energy of that person. It's the energy that understood who you are and come after you. It's not flesh and blood that you war with. It's against powers and the principalities, right? In high places. But what you don't know is, bitch, I got wings. Bitch, high. Bitch, high? They try to make you believe that high means an advantage point. Bitch, you high, but I'm higher. Huh? The fuck? See, this is what they don't tell you. You have to know who you are. And on that note, what is this Joy saying? FAFO. They had to fuck around and find out. So now as I start to release all these people, oh, she didn't get raped. I think she wanted to date him and he didn't. Oh, it's something missing. Of course it's something missing. Dumbass. Improperly informed person. Of course there's something missing. You looked at a 12-minute video, thought you were going to get the whole thing from top to bottom. I have the actual recording of when I agreed to join him and what the conditions of this meeting was supposed to be. Had nothing to do with fucking. How I ended up with drugs in my system and fucked after I was 5 years celibate. But that nigga didn't know that he was being recorded. Oops, did I say that? That is perfectly legal in the state of Texas. Bitch, you thought you got away with it? Y'all, all I'm saying is, all of this, I was supposed to be able to show that no matter what, the law, these things was not made for you. The law was not made to protect. There are certain people that the law was not made to protect. And it had to be put on by the police, by the investigators of the police, by the hospitals, by the judges. If you ain't protected by the police, the hospital, the judges, the chief of police, the guy, if you can't, y'all, who you supposed to be? Oh, we just gonna give it to God. I show the fuck. If God is outside of me, I'm not giving it. It's everything I need is within me. We have to start opening up, understanding who we are. And if you don't feel like you're in a position, you need to get in the position of somebody who understands what's going on. Y'all, get your groups together. Get your groups. My family, my tribe. I'm so glad to have you on board. I'm so glad to be on board with you. So happy to be. Okay? You by yourself, you're not going to be able. You're not going to, because you ain't got, you, look, this took some years for me to get this down pat. You're not going to be able to do that by yourself. You have to get into groups to be able to stand against this system that was put in place to keep you enslaved and to destroy you, to destroy your energy, to keep you so busy that you can't fight them. You can't stand up for them. This is why they keep you on your knees with your head bowed in a submissive way. And I say, I'm not getting on my knees. I say, I'm not bowing my head, and I'm not closing my eyes. Period. Thank you so much, you guys. This is for you to take and do what you will. Share this video so that people can see they're not crazy. You're the ones that people say, oh, you got to do, you know, they talked against you. You knew the shit wasn't right, but you couldn't do nothing about it. This is for you. Okay? That's what you need to do. I'm out. Divine feminine energy, rise. Peace. Unless it's chaos.